Hello everybody, namaste, this is me, Diarra. Welcome to my channel. Maybe welcome back to my channel. And yeah, I am doing another reading, something new. I would like to try something new. And I'm thinking about whether I will offer this one also for private, personal readings. Well, let's see. Please leave me comments if you would be interesting, and also if you are not interested in a personal reading. Of course, everyone is welcome. I am very happy that I can offer those free pick a card readings here on my channel, and I will keep on doing them. But for those of you who have questions and who are really in need of something more, precise and individual, please contact me. You will find all the information down in the description box. So today we are doing the following. I prepared 3 piles for you. This is the one for love. This is about job, and this is a general message. So this is a timeless reading. This is also not gender specific. I am reading from a woman's perspective because I am a straight woman. It's easier for me. But if you are a man and, for example, in love with a man, or you are a man in love with a woman, or a woman in love with a woman, everyone is welcome. But it's just, for simplicity, it is way easier for all of us if I keep reading from a woman's perspective, because the statistic that YouTube is giving me every now and then shows that way more than 90% of my viewers are women. Okay, does it make sense? So back to the reading. If you are finding this reading, no matter when, could be today, could be in a month, could be in a year from now, and you have a specific question about love, about job, or about, just general question, what's going on, what can you expect, what will happen, this is your reading, okay? Of course, some of you may be very curious and you will listen to the whole video. This is also okay, of course, but the idea was really like offering you something depending on your actual situation. Most of the people, they have love issues and love questions, but every now and then I receive inquiries where somebody is asking me for their career and money and just general, they want to know what's up, what can I expect. So make your choice. Pick any pile that you like to, and today I will actually start with the general overall message. So if you're just curious about what's going on, what can you expect within the next weeks, maybe within the next 2, 3, 4 months, let's see. And for you, pile number general, because we have no numbers today. For the general message, I will do something special. I will have here my Kipper card deck, and I will shuffle them just in front of you, and then I will make quite a big reading. I will pull out 9 cards, and then we will just read the whole spread. But we have already one overall message for you, and this is repairing. So any kind of repairing has to take place or will take place within the next weeks. So that means any kind of healing, maybe it's about a health issue, any kind of reconciliation. Remember, this pile here is not only about love, because could be that you have a discussion or a fight with a colleague or with a friend, or maybe with your sister, your brother, with a neighbor, something going on in the neighborhood, any kind of, discussion, argument. So I have here the reconciliation card, the forgiveness card, also fairness, justice. Is if someone has been mean to you in the past, you can expect that in the nearest future, something good is about to happen. Something that you will be happy about, and that will not take place overnight. So maybe the situation you are in and the situation that needs some healing, is going on already for a while. I mean, a lot of people, they have, you know, like issues with the family or with maybe the mother-in-law, stuff like that, you know. But really, you can hope for reconciliation here in the nearest future. This is just the overall message, you know, like the headline. So let's see now. I'm going on shuffling the cards here, trying to do it more or less in front of the camera. What else can you expect as a general message? I mean, we will see. Maybe it will become kind of a love reading, depending on what cards are flipping out. We have one already. Maybe this will be a little bit more about job, but maybe it is really like a general message for you. We will just see what's what happens. And I always say that we will work, or we will let the universe work its magic, you know. I mean, this whole reading here on YouTube, it is based on the law of attraction. Actually, you will find exactly the right reading at exactly the right time. You know, this is how it's working. So what do we have? What do we have? So just give me a moment so I can step into the energy, okay? I will just try to change the perspective so you can see all 9 cards that came out. Let me see. I think this reading has to do with both. It has to do a little bit with your job. I think you are not very happy in your job situation. So maybe you will you would like to listen to the other pile as well, the job pile later on. I think you feel stuck when it comes to your employment. You feel stuck. Maybe you are self-employed. Then yeah, also like it is not really a good bet. The business is not really healthy right now, at least. I mean, everything can change. If you change, the situation will change, of course. But right now, I see you, you know, with the jail card here. This is the jail. I see, and just exactly next to the working card here, that stands for your employment. Yeah, I think you feel stuck. You feel not very happy. Maybe it could also be like the job is not so important for you right now because you have other things in your mind. I mean, this is just not your cup of tea. Maybe you have a normal job, a regular job, you know, something from 9 to 5. And it's just like, yeah, a basic job. Nothing more to say about it. You know what I mean? It's just a job. That's it. No more to discuss about it, no more to think about it. You get your money at the end of the month, and well, you can pay your rent, you can afford some things, and that's it. So job is not that important to you. So it's either that or it is important, but you feel very frustrated right now and really not so satisfied right now with your job situation, and you have the hope that something better will come. So you should really maybe listen to the job thing later on, because it ends here, you know. There is no more card next to the jail card. So maybe the universe is not willing to reveal anything else for you when it comes to your job right now, especially if you are not that interested in your job situation, because, you know, for you it is just a job and nothing else. Then, well, it's good like that, you know. You can just keep everything as it is. We have the main person here. So if you are a woman, I think that you do think a lot about love right now, and maybe you started with the love reading, and then you later on, you wanted, just from curiosity, you thought like, okay, why not listening to the general reading as well? I could really imagine that. But I think you are single. I do not see you in a relationship so far. I think you are single and you are still waiting and hoping for the right one. I feel a lot of longing for love, longing for, you know, sexuality, for being touched, getting an embracement, a hug every now and then. I do see you as a single, actually, yes. I think you are single, waiting for the right one. And what else do we have? We have the house and we have the journey, you know, the journey card. So it could be that on a journey, you will meet the right one. Could be that you're planning a trip. Maybe you're not really planning a trip so far, but you should do it, because could be that on this journey you will meet the right one. Or maybe not the right one, I mean like Mr. Big as in Sex and the City, you know, like Carrie and her crush, but maybe a good person you can be with for a while at least, you know. I mean, it's nothing bad about having an affair, you know, as long as there is not a third party involved and you are betraying and cheating somebody. I mean, just having, you know, like kind of a nice affair, you know, there's an adult man and an adult woman and they're just together having a good time, meeting every now and then. I mean, why not? What's bad about it? Not every experience that we are getting is leading into a marriage. I mean, come on, let's be honest here, guys. I mean, please. You know, I mean, you meet someone, you are together with someone, and then you break up. I mean, that's life. At least for, let's say, 85% of us. I mean, some people, they do marry the very first man or woman they are with, you know, but I actually, wait a minute, no, I do not know one couple that, you know, just met when they were like 16 or maybe 17, and then this relation led into a wedding and a marriage. I don't know anyone. So it's good to have just, you know, like those men and women, if you are a man or maybe you are a woman in love with women, yeah, just there is a chance. Let's come straight to the point, unless this will be a little bit too long. Sometimes I lose myself in, you know, like philosophy, sorry. Yeah, I think on a journey, any kind of journey, maybe a gathering, a meeting, somewhere you drive to by train, by plane, by car, you know, like any kind of journey, you visit someone, you are invited to maybe a birthday party, I don't know, and this is a little bit farther away, out of town. There is a chance that you will meet someone, okay? Let's keep it like that. Yeah. And if you are having a relationship, I mean, some of you do have a partner. Yeah, I think also for you, it could be that you will have a little vacation together. Yeah, that could be the case for you, and that's good. It's good to do something nice every now and then if you can afford it. You know, if you have enough money to afford a little trip somewhere over the weekend or stuff. Yeah, you should really do that. It will help your relationship to, yeah, just to strengthening the bond between you guys, if you are already happy in a relation. So this is what I see for you. This is your general message so far. Let's see if there is anything else they want me to share with you. Wait a minute, let me just put those aside. So one last message for you with the general reading. Anything else they want you to know? Anything else they would like to reveal today? Okay, let's take you here. Yeah, you will receive knowledge. You will receive knowledge. You will think about stuff a lot in the nearest future. And whether this is, you know, like related with your job or with you being a single already for a while, you will think about stuff a lot. And maybe this reading also is like a starting point. Listening to the reading, listening to every other readings that you find here. Maybe this is like, you know, a hobby that you find yourself listening to a lot of readings in these days. And, you know, we've been through a lot of heavy energies recently with this Mercury retrograde and stuff like that. So this came to an end at the beginning of the week. This is very fresh and still a little bit, you know, like vulnerable, the whole, you know, state that we are in right now. And Yeah, but this is good. This is good news for you that we've done with this heavy energy, with all those struggles and obstacles. And even if you are single already for a longer time, it doesn't mean that you will never find the right one. I mean, it definitely doesn't mean that. So you will think about a lot of stuff, like those general life questions. What is my purpose? Where do I want to go? Am I in the right job situation? I mean, basically surrounded by the right people that help me to evolve and to develop to my, to the best version of yourself. And this is what's going on in your future, in the nearest future. I mean, I'm not talking about the next 20 years. I am really talking like within the next weeks, whenever you find this reading. Does it make sense? So this is, you should not be wondering if you find yourself like being very, being a thinker. You will think about stuff a lot within the next weeks, but that will definitely help you to make the right decisions. Okay, so this is it for you. Let me just, change the perspective again, and we will go on with pile number 1, or love, so to speak. Love, 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 love. What's going on with love? So for you, if you have big questions about love and your situation, what is the universe trying to tell you? What do they want you to know? So for you, I can definitely see that you've been attached to a past life relation a lot. I mean, really like big time. I could imagine that over the last year or so, you've been, like circling around this twin flame, soulmate stories, this push and pull energy, on, off, up and down, yes and no, a lot. I mean, one could literally say that you are thinking about your crush and your past life relationship, your twin flame, or the one you think is your twin flame. I mean, only because you think he or she is your twin flame doesn't really mean that he is, but anyways. And yeah, one could literally say that you are thinking about it like 24/7. So did it help you? Maybe, but maybe not. So what I see for you with those who choose this love pile is, if you let go of all your fears and all those illusions, like looking through pink glasses and building up castles in the air and stuff like that, you can definitely step into a real, a real-time relationship. Not a relationship that takes place only in your fantasy and in your mind and in the virtual world and in, pick a card readings, but a real partnership. You see that big yes here? Yes. You are ready. I think actually you are done with all this twin flame and karmic stuff and blah, blah, blah. I think really you're done. And maybe that you found this reading here at that specific moment, whenever that is. Remember, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find it, this indicates that you are ready to leave this past life relationship behind you. I mean, there is a reason why they call it past life. And a past life relationship and a twin flame relationship, let me explain that one more time. If you meet your twin flame, it does not mean that this is the one you're going to marry. Maybe this is a big, like misunderstanding in the spiritual, world, because I sometimes think that people do think that the twin flame they are with and they have to think about a lot and they're having this, like push and pull relationship with, that this is going to be the one they will be with for the rest of their life. But that is definitely not the case. People, wake up, please. You're mixing up things. A twin flame and a soulmate is not the same. We meet our twin flames in order to learn specific lessons about ourselves. This is the reason why we every now and then are meeting a twin flame, you know, a past life twin flame, someone we already know from another life. And this is why they feel this is why we feel so attached to them, because we already know them from another life. So this is it. Actually, this is not, this is it. And maybe there are some unfinished businesses from that past life. So you meet again, or you met again, so you can, you know, finish this business. But once it's finished, it's finished. You're done with it. Please feel free to Google twin flame and soulmate, and be aware of this difference between those two things. It's definitely not the same. Maybe some people do mix it up. I'm not saying you are mixing it up. Maybe you know exactly what is the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. But I just wanted to point it out again, because we have this spread here is, you know, like really telling you, get out your, you know, like castle, you know, your fantasy castle that you build it up in the air. Get out of your dreamy fantasy world. Stop telling yourself stories that will never happen in the real life. Because there is a real friendship, a real relationship, love relationship waiting for you in the outer world, in the real world, you know. Stay open, because it may be that your soulmate differs from your usual type of guy and all your expectations. I have that card a lot, basically. I mean, if you're with me already for a while, because I have now like, I don't know, 40 videos or so here online, I do get that card quite often, and I'm always using that example, like maybe you always felt for, you know, huge, tall guys with black hair. That is your type of man, okay? And your soulmate happens to be a smaller guy with blonde hair. Okay, be open. This is really like their advice from above, from the universe. Stay open. Stay open. It also for you could be that you meet your soulmate on a journey, making a trip, maybe over waters, maybe somewhere where water is, you know, being at the beach. That could be a hint that you will meet the one on a journey while making a journey, making a trip, and there is a new love. Yeah, definitely, because we have the new love card here. So this is like kind of a confirmation at the end of this reading. You will find a new love. It will have nothing to do with a past life twin flame thing. It will have nothing to do with it anymore. You're done with this stuff. Maybe you've been with this stuff for years already, waiting for him to make his decision, for him to call you, for him to text you, for him to commit to you. But leave this behind. Stop it. Get out of it. Get out of that cosmic and karmic circle. Not cosmic, karmic circle. Okay, are you getting that? Really important message, and the beautiful message, because we have this big fat yes. We have it here. Yes, there is a new love waiting for you. Stay open. It can happen every day now. I mean, you know me, I'm not sugarcoating stuff. I would tell you if there would be something else here, but this is the spread that came out. So for you who picked this pile, no matter when, could be a year from now, you are ready to move forward. Definitely, yes, you are. Okay, so let's pull out one more card for you. One more message from the universe. Let me shuffle the cards here. Maybe you can hear it just in the background. It's easier for me if I do it here on my lap and not in front of the camera, because I have to put the camera into a very specific angle in order for you to see the cards, and my hands are not long enough. So what do we have? Yeah, wealth. You, abundance. You are worth it. You matter. Your dreams matter. And now it's the time to step into abundance. leave everything behind you that no longer suits you, and yeah, you will feel love all around. You know, it's like love is in the air now. Wait a while. Maybe it is not happening overnight. Maybe it's like taking place in a week, in a month, maybe in 3 months, but it's coming. And the universe, they are already preparing everything in order for you to step into that new situation, in order for you to meet that new love. Abundance. Abundance is coming. Really, you can really look forward. You know, they will help you. So doors are opening that have been shut maybe in the past. You know, a completely new world. I do see that. It's like a window that opens, and light is coming in, and fresh air and new energy and enthusiasm and motivation and inspiration. You know, maybe you will start a new hobby, and this is where you will meet, or I don't know, but something new is about to happen. It's a beautiful spread. I mean, if you do a love reading, if you listen to a love reading, I mean, isn't that exactly what you want to hear? It is, right? And it happens. It happens. So beautiful spread for you. And let's move on then for the last and the third pile, which is related to job. So for every one of you, this is a whole new reading now that wants to know something about job. We will see what message do I have for you. Ooh, okay. So first of all, we have the yes card. So for you, something good is about to happen. And you see her juggling with those two balls here, or maybe these are, you know, like cosmic energies here, and she's like holding them up. Not maybe really juggling, but well, at least holding them up. And I think this has to do with a decision, especially because we have the Two of Wands as well. And this is, you know, like kind of the same picture. He is also like holding a ball, holding his world in his hands, in his own hands. So that means he is responsible for every outcome. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is earth energy. This is something solid, someone who is solid, someone who is grounded, and who really worked hard to get that foundation, you know. And it's a beautiful card, by the way. I like it a lot because it says, and I do believe that actually myself, that if you work hard, it is always you will receive something back from it. Sooner or later, if you really work hard and if you work in a positive way. I mean, if you're not, I'm not talking about like cheating or offering stuff that nobody wants and bad, you know, bad material. If you really work hard and if you are a reliable, trustworthy person, the universe will pay back to you. They definitely will. It may take a while because I have this tick-tock card, you know, this clock in reverse. So that definitely speaks about obstacles and maybe some little problems. Nothing severe, don't worry. And again, I mean, isn't that funny? You see, again, we have these two hands holding something. It's all, and always, and also we have two round pieces here. 1, 2. You know, and here again, 1, 2. So it could really be that you have to make a decision right now. Maybe you applied somewhere and now they came back to you. You had an interview, it went very well, and now they told you they want to you, and now you think about like whether or not you should quit your old job. Because I mean, you never know what to experience when you quit and when you go to another, you know, like company, another office, if you like all those colleagues, if you can really, if you have a good relation with your boss and stuff like that. It is always a little bit like risky, you know, if you go away from somewhere that you do know already quite well. It's always a little bit risky. So this is maybe why you choose that pile, because you want to know whether or not you should make that decision. But they want you to do it. They say yes. We have the yes card here. If you are saying yes to a new enterprise, okay, prepare yourself to experience some unforeseen obstacles. As I said, nothing severe, don't worry. But with this TikTok card in reverse, I have to tell you that, okay? Maybe you are expecting a lot from your new situation. Maybe you are even like moving, you know, from New York to LA, or from Peking to Shanghai, or wherever you live, you know, from New Delhi to Bombay. Maybe this new enterprise has some very, very huge, how you say it? You know, it makes a real big difference in your life. It's not only the new job, it's maybe even a new house where you have to move in, or a new city, you know, stuff like that. So be prepared, and maybe this is why this reading is good news for you somehow. So you can prepare yourself. You can prepare yourself that there may be some unforeseen, you know, like obstacles in the way. Okay, nothing severe, don't worry, but this is what the cards are saying. But you are definitely on a good way. You will move forward, and you already achieved a lot. I think that you are someone, let's say you are like a yoga teacher. So you have already a lot of experience. Maybe you taught already like 1,000 classes or so. And maybe for you now it's time to open up your own yoga studio. The same if you are a waitress. Maybe you are a waitress and someone now is offering you, you know, being like the I don't know how you say it, like a supervisor, you know, you will get promoted. This is what I'm trying to explain here. Something like that. I do definitely see that this is possible for you now here. Yeah, because you worked a lot. You are a goal-getter. You are very, how you say that? Dedicated with your job. Maybe even sometimes a workaholic, but in a good way. I do not see that big of a problem here when it comes to the job thing. It's more like maybe even the opposite. Like, it's not like you're having problems when it comes to your job. It's you are so successful in your job life that you have now problems to choose the best possibilities for you and the best opportunities for you, because you have something to choose in between. You know, it's not only one possibility, it's maybe even 2, 3, or 4. And now your problem is, it's like a luxus problem that you have to make a decision. This is your problem, but they want you to make this decision, and this decision that you will make is good for you. It is definitely good for you. So actually there is not so much more that I can tell you here, to be very honest with you. Let me just see if there anything else I would like to... I have a lot of cards here. Let me just show it to you. So you have an impression how it looks here. A lot of different cards, and so I have to make a decision as well, whether I choose another one for you now or not, because I have so many here. Yeah, but I have the feeling I would like to have another card for you when it comes to your job life. For everyone now who choose that pile, you really want to know something about your career, what you can do to, move forward, to increase your success. Is there anything else, any other message they would like to share with you? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Yes, some card. They want you to, this is Archangel Jophiel, and he is working, you know, with the inner wisdom. And he is always like reminding us to work with our gut feeling. You know, listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition, you know, this inner wisdom and knowledge that we all do carry inside of us. Sometimes it is not so easy to hear those inner voices because it's so loud out there, so loud in the outer world. So maybe meditation would be good for you, you know, just in order to really, to achieve, and to not achieve, but to receive, to receive this message. There is a message the spiritual world would like to give you, and you have, like kind of difficulties to receive it, to hear it. Because there is, as I said, you are very successful, you are working a lot, you have a lot of possibilities, opportunities. It's not easy to make the right decision. This is your struggle. So this is why you choose that pile. But again, you have to listen to your gut feeling. I am not telling you do this or do that. I mean, in a personal reading, of course, we could, there is a specific spread that you can use in those kind of situations. But actually, I mean, still, it is, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Okay? Yeah, communication. So this is your last card. Communication. You have to be clear. You have to be honest. Okay? Do not cheat people. Do not leave half of the truth behind. Maybe you, how can I say it? It's not, I'm not saying that you are lying or telling the truth. The question is whether you are saying your truth. Speak honest and clear. It is about communication. It's the 5th chakra, Vishuddha chakra. Okay, a good communication will help you increase, and that can be as simple as making flyers. Invest something in merchandise and advertising, marketing. This is also a form of communication. I mean, that communication takes place only 10% via the words. It's maybe about your webpage, how you present yourself on Instagram, on Facebook, stuff like that. Flyers can help you a lot. I'm always receiving like flyers, your business cards, stuff like that. That is all included here in this communication card. Yeah, a clear and a good communication is asked from you. Okay, so I hope really that helped. Please again let me know how you like that pick a card reading today, because it was a little bit different from the others. And yeah, feel free to check my channel out. I'm having a lot of pick a card readings out there already, and I will keep on doing them for free. You don't have to pay for them. And if you have any further, more personal questions, please feel free to contact me. That's it from today. Thank you. Bye-bye. Namaste, you guys. Peace out.